Just carrying all of this huge freaking suitcase. I get I packed it, but my dad would never.
We landed down around 1 p.m. I think, Hawaii time. And before even changing, we went and had snacks with Cam's grandparents. They're in the room right beside us, and Cam's parents and family, they're in the hotel beside us. I got us girls matching boat totes. I've been working on this gift for months, so I was really excited to give it to them. So this is my first vacation with Cam's family. And I'm a little nervous for it because they're not itinerary people and I definitely am, but I'm excited for this roller coaster. I know it's going to be.
I'm just waiting for everybody to be awake.
My parents are watching Benji and they are keeping us fed with updates. I saw on TikTok that you need to go to the Aloha Stadium Swap Meet on a Saturday, which just so happened to be our second day there, but our first full day. And it did not disappoint. I 100% recommend. The prices could not be beat and they had like everything. I loved it so much. The boys did not, but I don't know why they came. Afterwards, we got some food and it was my first time going to the Ala Moana Mall.
Thank you. Oh, very nice.
So we went to the street market and first of all, I got this because I needed some stuff to hold my bags. And this is what I was looking for. Oh my gosh. So this was $7 a piece, and I got this top that's 100% cotton, and this matching skirt. So cute. It's a skirt. It has the shorts on the inside. Amazing. And then, I'm dropping things. I got this clip for my mom. This one for my bag. This one for my mom. It was 3 for $5. Oh yeah, Cam, it was 3 for $5. I had the price wrong. I got this clip because it's just great at holding your hair up. And then I got these two to hold my bangs out of my face for myself. I got 2 in yellow for my sister. And then I got, did I only get one of these when I meant to get 2? I think I got 2 of these as well. They were 75 cents. These 75 cents. That's just unbelievable. So good. Okay, let's keep going. I got these 3. They're so beautiful. I've never seen like a clear with a gold. Gorgeous. So I got those for myself. Oh, we just got these, not at the market, but at another place. I got this fragrance-free perfume oils, which smells so good. And I need it because it's so hot and muggy here. This is the card that came with it. I always love when they have business cards because then you can contact them if you're in Hawaii again. I got this shirt for $3.
Wow.
100% cotton. Oh, I got this bag for $7. Insane. I was like, that's just criminal to not get it. Isn't that cute? I got these 2 bags because it came with this one. For my mom, probably. So a pretty good haul if I do say so myself. After dinner, we went to the Pink store, which is a store I was told about for years now that I feel like it was a little bit overhyped, to be honest. They said everything in it's pink. It was just hotel swag, but at least I got my steps in. Get ready with me while I tell you about our Hawaii trip so far because it has been a journey. It's my first time going on vacation with my in-laws, like a real vacation. We woke up at 5 a.m. Actually, no, we were woken up at 5 a.m. because our Uber driver decided to show up 20 minutes early. Love their enthusiasm, but like not at 5 a.m. We flew WestJet and honestly, bring back screens. Bring back the free headphones. I miss it. We landed at 2 p.m. in Hawaii time. And Cam's parents are staying at the Hilton, and Cam and I are at the Ilokai, literally right beside his grandparents. They gave us the door code, and then immediately invited us into their room for snacks and chat. After that, we walked to Foodland and grabbed some papayas for breakfast. And Cam bought a Musubi shopping bag, which always kills me because the first time we came to Hawaii together, somebody I worked with told us we had to try Musubi, and we both expected to hate it. But Cam fell in love with it, and now we even have Spam in our pantry at home. Now a Musubi tote bag. Then we went to the Tropics for dinner and had the best waiter ever and watched Friday night fireworks at the beach. I guess they do it every single Friday. It was like 5 minutes. It was good. That was Friday. And then Saturday, yesterday, we went to the Aloha Stadium Swap Meet, which I heard about on TikTok. And originally I thought it would just be me, Cam, and his mom, Kirsten, going. But suddenly the whole family, minus the grandparents, came. So we Ubered there. And listen, something is in the water with Cam's brothers because they refuse to wear seatbelts. And it genuinely stresses me out because my aunt is in a wheelchair because of somebody not wearing their seatbelt. And research literally shows you're 137% more likely to die if the person behind you isn't buckled up. So yeah, if we go anywhere else, I'll be getting my own Uber. I love them, but I love living and being able to walk. Once we got there, Kirsten and I didn't even make it through one row before the boys announced they were done. But they hung out until we had only 2 rows left, and then at that point, it was really hot, so we were like, whatever. Honestly, I don't know what they expected it to be, but bless. I got the cutest claw clips for 75 cents, prices you'll never meet anywhere else, plus a $3 cotton tank and a tank and squirt set that I saw somebody mention on TikTok. That was one of the reasons I wanted to go. I was also trying to find this $14 pearl stand I bought from last time I was in Hawaii. It was at the international marketplace, but they don't do that anymore. But no luck. I did find other pearls, but with the Canadian exchange, they would have been $60. So I didn't do it this time, but I wish she had social media or a business card. I did ask so that I could reach out later in my trip if I don't find pearls at a better price, but she didn't. I also found Two Sisters Jade, which is where I got my sister's necklace last trip, but the boys were already done at that point, so I had no time to go. Overall, the swap meet was amazing. I had a lot of fun. Then we Ubered to the Ala Moana Mall. It was my first time going, and it's America's second largest mall. It has 2 Gucci's and 2 Chanel's. It was my first time also at Anthropology. I just want to make sure this is all blended. And it was literal girly pop heaven. We weren't even shopping though. The whole point was to go to Hoka's. So I didn't even get to explore the mall. Somebody needed shoes though. But Hoka's was giving out free sunglasses for leaving a review. And I didn't even like the sunglasses, but the whole group was doing it, and it was just like silly fun. So now we all have it for the most part. And matching, so fun. The food court though, absolutely not. I was doing laps looking for a table that would fit 6. Finally, I find a group leaving and put my bags down to save it. Tell me why a 12-year-old boy sits down across from me, looking me in the eyes, and tells me he is a group for 4 people, which could literally sit anywhere, and stays. I told him ours was for 6, and then we couldn't go anywhere else. He stays. His whole family sits around me. I was fuming. I could never be that rude. It really disappoints me when people are like that and people are raising children like that, because you know they're just raising them to also be turds. And I know now and understand why villains hate their enemies' children, or why Demon in the Vampire Diaries goes after the entire lineage, because I was like, people like this should not be having kids. Like, so mad. After that, though, we laid by the pool. I needed to relax. Then we ordered pizza and brought it to Cam's parents' hotel, which is surprisingly huge. And then we walked to the Pink Hotel, because they have a pink store that was really overhyped. Everything was hotel branded, and a sleeping mask was $45 USD. So I said a quick no thanks and went to bed after that. And that's the trip so far. I need to focus for my eyebrows, but today we're going to church in like a few hours. Come on. And I've been waking up so early because I am still on Vancouver time. So I'm a few hours ahead. So I woke up at 5 a.m. today thinking it was 7.
Like, obviously not thinking it was 7, but like my body just naturally woke up because that is a sleep-in for me. And I wish I could be sleeping in longer. So my mornings feel quite long because I just wake up so early. But yeah, we have church soon, and then I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the day or week. I was considering wearing this today. Look how pretty. But these earrings, I love them, but they're so heavy. I think this is like for a dinner, not necessarily for a whole day. Sad, because they're so cute. I'm not getting a second one. There's 2 compartments.
What's that?
For this purse. I should have gotten one for my sister too.
But a lot of us go to church.
My soul came to say thank you, Lord, just for loving me. Oh, thank you, Lord. I know you're showing me.
Although, this place is so beautiful. If I was wearing a better outfit, like, I need to put on a better outfit one of these days and take my photo with you. This is so nice. I want my house to look like this. We're just shopping around the international marketplace right now. The boys went back to the hotels. So Kristen and I, we were walking back with them, and then we're like, this is our opportunity to walk and shop. They didn't have any Tom Fords, but they do have these really cute Tory Burches. I wish this was a pink tweed. Oh, dang. I am exhausted. It's so hot out now at this point. We got a lot of steps in. My watch gave me the little alarm that we passed 10,000, so it's a good day.
You can be cooking and have the microwave right at your house.
This is my outfit of the day. They're downstairs getting acai bowls. And, well, not Cam, he's still getting ready. But they're definitely downstairs waiting for me. Isn't this cute? Look at this clutch. Adorbs. And it came with a chain on the inside. So it's just perfect.
My boss has been recommending this forever, so I'm finally trying it. I'm thinking about switching purses because we're going to the beach. So I could do this, which kind of goes with my hat a bit, or I kind of feel like this is more the vibe. I love this hat. I thrifted this hat. I'm so picky with hats, but at the dollar store I found one I like, so I got in every color, and then I thrifted this one. I was just really surprised to love it, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I was really surprised I loved it, but I do love it. just relaxing in the hotel. We spent most of the day at the beach, and now we're just going to go to Cam's parents. Why can't I get this on? Cam's parents' hotel room to figure out what the plan for dinner is. I've been loving this oil that I got from the Aloha Stadium Market, Swap Meet, whatever it's called, and been using it all the time. I'm just loving it. This is literally their hotel, right?
Wow, that's pretty.
That's incredible. Aww. We're getting ready this time because the mirror is just like, it's right here. So it's a lot easier to do it this way. Catch up on the past 2 days. So for Sunday, we went to church on the beach. It was gonna be like all in Hawaiian or Hawaiian style, but no, it was all English and very normal. I was singing and I look beside me and Cam is literally looking up the game stats with his brother. It was driving me crazy. They did do like a little hula dance, which was so nice. It's interesting because there's a stat that says that your kids will only be like 70% as spiritual as you are, or as religious as you are. And you can really see that in Cam's family because his grandpa like sings really loud and then his dad like kind of mouths the words and the boys don't sing at all. Cam used to sing. I don't know what happened to him, but that's his own story. Then we did lunch at Hula Grill, which they don't do the bread anymore, which is crazy. After that, we just kind of walked around. The boys left, so Kirsten and I did some shopping. We finally got to look into some stores, which we could never do with the boys around. For dinner, Clarice brought over some gyozas and hot dogs and food, and she brought gluten-free buns, which was so sweet. And we ate dinner at their hotel room. The Hilton does a luau, and we could see it from outside their up there. I keep trying to call it an apartment, but it's their hotel room, which is huge. There's hula dancers, and Eric, he brought binoculars because he's a really good pair. So then we were using the binoculars to look, and I asked Cam's dad, like, oh, can I have a turn looking through them? And he's like, you're a girl. Why do you need to watch hula girls? What? I'm like, you're married. Why are you making comments like this? On Monday, we had McDonald's for breakfast. Cam went and got us a meal to split, and it had Spam and sausage and rice and egg, and it was really good. But then right after, Cam's parents said they were getting acai bowls and at the bottom of our hotel, which they would pay for. And I'm like, this is why we need a plan, because we wouldn't have paid for breakfast if we could have gotten acai bowls with you guys for free. On my way down to the acai bowls, I was wearing this red dress, and it's like has a backless back and this little bow thing. I'll show you the outfit, and it'll be on my TikTok for sure. And this couple in the elevator, they were just like glowing. They're like, are you going on a date? You look so beautiful. And I was like, no, this is how my husband gets to see me every day. They was just like compliments on compliments. I was like, thank you, straight. And we really spent the rest of the day on the beach, which was like our entire day. And for dinner, we went to Maui Brewing, which was a little bit expensive. Mahi mahi usually at places are like $27. Here it was $37. And then on our way out, there were fireworks going off, and everybody was running to it. We didn't run. We were like, okay, fireworks here usually last like 5 minutes. By the time we get there, it'll be done. Every step we took and every firework that went off, we were walking in the opposite direction. Every firework, we were like, oh, that'll be the last one. That'll be the last one. Oh, it's ending now. It went for 15 minutes, and they looked spectacular. We saw them on the Snapchat maps. Oh my gosh, we should have ran. Like, if we had known, they were incredible. They were gifted by, I think, the Japanese government. They looked so good, but how would we have ever known? I don't know how these people knew, but we obviously did not get that intel. And they usually have fireworks on Fridays, which we did go see already, and it's like 5 minutes, and it's like, that's nice. But this was spectacular through the videos, and people are like, oh, you're posting videos of fireworks, who's gonna ever watch that? We watched it. I wish we watched it live, but yeah, you live and you learn. And that's really been our trip so far. Here is my outfit of the day. Pay attention to what I'm wearing and look at Cam's outfit.
Yeah, He totally took inspiration from me. Cam and I decided to go to one of our favorite spots for a donut. It's that Koi Mochi donut. We got it a ton last time we were here.
Are you kidding me? These look insane. I can't believe you bought a hot dog for $4. That's such a waste. That's a long line. It's almost 10. I'm just hoping we get there.
After our acai bowls, Cam went off to go do his own thing, and so did I.
You can buy like these boards and then put like whatever accessories you want in it.
Then Cam came back and told me about this place he found. I've been looking for pearls this whole time, and this was the perfect spot. They had so many things and for such a great price. Cam's walked out, so he ordered an Uber. Normally Cam can outwalk me, and we've never ordered an Uber in Hawaii before, so this was kind of funny.
One of my favorite parts about being on vacation is eating in bed. I'm very tired, but let me quickly show you what I got. Also, what time is it? 1:54. And we have to go to their room at 5-ish. So that way we can leave by 5:30 to get our reservation at 6. Well, first of all, I got these two pearl bracelets. One is white and one is more of a pink pearl. I think I got this pink pearl one, this white pearl one. See the difference? Beautiful. Did I get another pink pearl one? Yes, I did. Another pink pearl one. And then I got, because the bracelets were one for $10 or three for $20. So then I just thought I threw that in for my sister. It's cute. I don't know if she'll like the charm. She could always take the charm off. So that's what I got. Yum! Cam's family just called and said they're at our pool. So here we go. They're all still at the pool, but I snuck up back to have my kombucha, and I need to catch up on Dancing with the Stars. I need to know if, what's that guy's name? Andy Conan is still there. This is how I'm watching my videos on my tripod, but Andy went home. So now I need to watch the next episode that I'm behind on. If I had to make a prediction of who I think it'll win, it's obviously Alex, Robert, or Whitney. Robert, I feel like he's really good, but for a few episodes he's kind of like maintained. He's really good at the like fun chipper. When it gets serious, not as much. Whitney obviously has so much showmanship on her face. I actually think she's going to be the winner. Whereas Alex, she's really, really close, but only in this most recent episode do I feel like she's like showing emotion and like doing the acting part of it. So, and this is my first season watching, so who knows? These are just my guesses. Cam, you're not supposed to feed them, otherwise they'll come in our house. Stop. They're so cute. This one's kind of ugly, but the rest are red. There we go. It loves the papaya! Because we're all back. It's hard to get this little bird in focus. Can you see the rain? It's like mist. It's not even rain. Today is a rain day. Rain day. it is like the lightest mist. The only thing is it's gonna make it humid. I saw it on the This Week Oahu that there was going to be a magic show at a bar, so I sent it over to Cam's family in our chat. It doesn't include his grandparents though. And they were like, well, we were at dinner last night and Cam's grandma brings up a magic show she heard about. Man, I love his grandparents.
Alright, and then you wanna go for a walk or something?
Sure.
It's not raining though, but
Yeah.
I think Grandma needs to get out too, so.
Yeah, we can go for a walk. Thanks, honey.
I hope our kid has curly hair.
Like
That'd be
me?
freaking awesome. Just this little curly ball of fun.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Just like this little like bob cut curled hair. Curl.
Bob cut.
You know, like just a big thing of curls. Mom,
I just hope it has your
my hair's
eyebrows
all
and
knotted. And I'm like, oh,
not
son
mine.
of a bitch.
yeah. So anyways, it's the same magician, but this time he's performing for these days at the Hilton, which is right next door, and Cam's currently staying at. So we got a discount for it, which is nice. We bought tickets. I am so excited. I love magicians. When I grew up in Victoria, there used to be a buskers festival, and we would always go for the acrobats and the magicians and watch them. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I loved the buskers festival. They didn't have it this year. I was gonna go back to Victoria for it, and they didn't have it, which was really sad. So I'm very excited. Other than that, we're going to the Aloha Mall, the second largest mall in America, I was told. Because, well, I've been trying to get back there, Kirsten and I, been trying to get back there because we only went to like 4 stores. We really only went to Hoka's because the boys needed some shoes, or somebody needed some shoes. And so then we didn't really get to look around. Last night at dinner, Alan said he wanted to buy a winter coat. And we thought with it being Black Friday in the States, this could be the perfect time to go shopping. And I dove on that opportunity. It's perfect because it's a rain day. Also, if it's super humid, it'll be nice to be in some AC. Oh, also yesterday, Cam was walking around and we finally found the pearls. I was so excited. It was not the same vendor as before, but I don't care. It was 1 pearl necklace for $20 or 2 for $30. Duh. So I got 3. I should have gone 4, but I got 3. And then, what can I do to make this go faster? And then I also got some bracelets. There were 2 that I was debating between, a white pearl and a pink pearl. And then I also picked up a green one for my sister because it was 1 for $10 or 3 for $20. So I thought, this way I don't need to debate and I can just get them all. And then there was also like these light purple pearls, which made me think of Cam's mom, but he said she wouldn't like them, and he was right because I told her about it and she was not interested at all. But I thought they were super cool. I don't have anything purple. I don't really wear purple, but if I did, I would have bought those in a heartbeat because they were actually really cool. That was yesterday and this is today.
This is the cotton outfit I got at the Aloha Stadium Swap Meet. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. But I thought if it's going to be humid, I might want something a little more flowy.
The only problem with being on vacation in Hawaii with your family is it's like how much nip is too much nip to show. Like
Yesterday we went to Tiffany's. I'm not about to show you anything from Tiffany's. But one reason I will always love Tiffany's is every time we come, they're nice. Some places they look at you and they're like, you know, like, what are you doing here, you potter? But maybe it's because my husband has his Tiffany necklace. I wanted to see, what necklace should I wear? I wanted to see if they had a very particular ring, and they didn't. And also we were looking for, my husband has a necklace, maybe a matching bracelet for him. And we couldn't find that either. So we didn't end up getting anything. Also, we were just killing time, but I really wanted to go look in there. And every single time we've gone into Tiffany's, they've always been nice. And she was asking me all these questions about, oh, have you been to Hawaii before, all this stuff. And she complimented my grandmother's ring, which was so sweet. And even though it's like very obviously not from Tiffany's, like I don't think they've ever sold anything like this. So it's just nice when people are nice. And sometimes you don't find that with luxury stores. Yeah, people judge a book by the cover when they really shouldn't be. In case you want to see, this is the pink pearls I got. Let me get a little bit closer. And this is my original pearls that I got in Hawaii. So much more of a circle, but still not a perfect because they're natural. And I loved them so much, I was on the hunt for them again because I'm just a little bit worried about it holding up over time, like with the string. So I wanted to make sure I had a backup. If they ever fell, I would restring them so fast if I could. So I just love them. Also, you guys are missing a bit of fun because I've been doing like different haircuts every day and you don't really get to see them. This is a sexy little shoe. Dolce Vita. That's gorgeous. Stop. I'm falling apart. My back is killing me. My feet are dying. But I'm very excited for the magic show. They said, like, oh, they never heard of a group of 8. Like, that's very rare for them to have. So they want us to come 15 minutes early for some reason. I guess just to make sure we're all seated together. I don't know.
Together, let's just start working on the form.
60 degrees, brother! 2, 3! Let's get go. Okay. Okay. Sometimes. Now.
Waikiki was alive tonight, so while everybody else went back to the hotel, Cam and I went out. Hawaii is so busy right now, and there's like vendors every 5 feet. There's karaoke, there's a magician, there's other random people, I don't know. Today is the day I'm wearing my favorite outfit. I got it while thrifting, Studio West by the beach. 100% cotton, and I got it for $15. Not the best angle, but see, I have no belt loops here. So what I do with my belt when I put it on, and it's too long, is I put these little tiny black hair elastics, bam, belt loop, it stays small. Perfect. Today we are off to drive around the island and go to the North Shore. We're also bringing white outfits for a family photo. I love the North Shore. I just feel like that's like the postcard Hawaii. That's how people envision it to look. Last time we were in the North Shore, we went with our friends and we found these like spreads here that were like incredible. Also, I'm in love with this. This is so beautiful. This is where the spreads were last time. It was called Steve's Farms or something. Steve's Preserves, where are you? Oh, that's a cute color, and I never looked at the name. They're coming slowly. So that would be fun. This is fun. Let's do it!
$3.
Even better purse. Whoa. Is that macadamia nut? Cam? I got some freshwater pearls with stainless steel.
Every beach we go to, Cam writes the place we're at and the year, and we take a picture with our feet. And I just thought maybe he like secretly had a foot fetish, but it turns out it's something that his family does. It's kind of weird because in the scrapbook it would only be pictures of feet, but it is nice because then you can literally write where you are and the year.
I'm having some popcorn. They're all downstairs having dinner. I just need a break, you guys. Oh my gosh. I think I deserve an award. They say most people can spend 4 hours with their in-laws. I want a whole vacation. Now, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy them most of the time. But when it comes to their driving, I'd rather not be around. So I've been working with my husband all week. Oh, here we go. Being like, oof. Talking about how my aunt was paralyzed in a car crash because somebody was not wearing their seatbelt. And so that is a non-negotiable for me. I will not be in a car with anybody not wearing a seatbelt. Well, Cam's whole family doesn't wear their seatbelts anywhere. So he talked to them, I talked to them. I've talked to one of his brothers multiple times. We actually have a rule between Cam and I that we will not drive him anymore because he is very disrespectful about it. I think I burned this. Darn. But so I had some words with him today in the car. And I just need a break. Overall, though, it was a good time. Let me show you what I got. I got these 2 postcards, which I thought could go in my scrapbook quite nicely. A little license plate for my brother. And then I got, because I have all this pearl jewelry, I got these pearl earrings. They were $10. Real pearls, sterling silver, sterling steel, stainless steel backings. And then we were like looking around for this jam and spread things, like Steve's Alkamawaka Farm something spreads. They weren't there. They were someplace else. I didn't have, like, the data wasn't good on my phone, so I didn't see their message back for where they were. I might try and look tomorrow. I don't know. Too bad. But so while I was looking for that, we couldn't find it. So then we saw Clarice Camp's grandma. And so then she picked out this, which is so fun. And it's a little bit like, it ties in the front so it stays open. A little bit scandalous for me, but I love the puff sleeves. And then she also picked out this. So I got this as well, which will be so perfect because I can just wear this everywhere. It's great for work. It's great for whatever. So that was really nice and random, but really, really nice. And so it was a really good time. The beach is beautiful and all of that. I'm just like not dissing on the time at all. I'm just really tired. I was happy though to go see the North Shore. I just need a break. And I should probably be vlogging when I have energy so I can be like, hey you guys, but I'm not one of those. Even my hair can't even handle it anymore. But I'm not somebody who can like just fake it. And if you're going to watch my channel, you're hopefully going to just enjoy my monotone voice and how things are, because it's 100% authentic. Well, honestly, it's like 90% authentic. Sometimes I do have a crap time and I just don't say, but I don't pretend it was good. I just like state the facts. I wouldn't lie. Last few days of this Hawaii trip have been a roller coaster. Oh my gosh. It's been a journey. So 2 days ago, we went to this magic show and they asked if I could volunteer for one of the tricks. So obviously I said yes, because you gotta live life to the fullest. But honestly, I wouldn't do that specific trick again because it really hurt my neck. It wasn't like I was laying on a board and it wasn't like you could use your ab strength. It was just 100% your neck. But Cam's dad recorded it, which was amazing because now I can like see what was happening. The magic show though, I would 100% recommend. It was one of my favorite parts of the trip for sure. Then yesterday was like a bit of a mix. First of all, I missed my lei making class. It only was on that day. I feel very strongly that you should get a lei the second you touch down in Hawaii. I feel like that should be like a law. The reason I missed my lei making class, oh I grabbed way too much, was because we drove the island, which was beautiful, but to be honest, Cam's mom and brothers weren't wearing their seatbelt in the back. And listen, it's literally the law. It's a non-negotiable for me, and they know that because Cam and I have talked to them a million times. So I was already like trying to breathe through that. Then we stopped at Waimea to look for some spreads that we found last time we were here, but we couldn't find it this time. But I did get 2 shirts Cam's grandma picked out, and honestly, we have the best time together, at least I do. When we were at the Alamo Mall the other day, we found this massive flat circle bag that was like half my size, and we had a good chuckle. She's just one of those people who loves joy and fun and real honest conversations. She's such a bright light and honestly an inspiration. Like her energy levels are insane. So I really enjoy having this time with the fam. Then we went to Seven Brothers for lunch. The fam is obsessed with the burgers. I'm not really a burger girly, but I was just happy to eat something at that point. Alex needed a chair, but said he couldn't carry it because he was already holding his own soda. So his dad grabbed it for him, which... And then in the car, I finally asked Alex kindly but directly why he doesn't wear his seatbelt when he knows it matters, especially when we've talked about it. And my aunt was paralyzed in that exact scenario, and his answer was literally, I don't like it. I remind him that when somebody isn't wearing a seatbelt, the risk of death for everybody goes up 182%. Like, it's not just about you. But the conversation ended with him still not wearing it, so I had to let it go. We stopped at this little roadside stand that Clarice spotted, and I found the cutest Hawaiian pancake mixes for only $8 USD, so pretty good. And so I grabbed 2 gluten-free mochi ones for Cam and me, and some fun flavors for my dad and my brother. And we visited a few like really beautiful beaches. And then Alex and Cam's mom drew a penis in the sand, which was my personal sign from the Lord that I had reached my limit, and honestly was just so done at that point. So we head back, we dropped off the rental car and walked back. Everyone else ran ahead, but I hung back and stayed with Cam's grandparents and carried their bags. That's how my parents always were with my grandparents, and it really hit me that on this trip, how much the way you're raised 100% shapes you. Even if someone swears they're nothing like their family, the apple does not fall far from the tree. And the family somebody comes from and who they're raised by is actually really important. That's what I've learned as I've aged. Then we all just went back to our hotels and freshened up and went for dinner downstairs, but I hung back because I just had popcorn instead. I really needed a break. Today's our last full day, and I cannot believe I still have not had a single pina colada. I also need a Cheese Factory moment. Their s'mores cheesecake is so good, so I'm really hoping we do that today. Cross your fingers for me. It's a new day, and Cam and I decide it's time for us to spend some time, just us. Wow! I'm wearing my brand new top, and we're waiting for breakfast at Monkey Pod. This is the shirt that Clarice got me yesterday. So cute, hey? I love the puff sleeves. Oh my gosh, we're just waiting for a table at Monkey Pod. It's so humid today, I think because it rained yesterday, like it mists, which isn't bad at all. It's actually great, but I would take that mist any day. But it does make it really, really humid here. So it's really humid. I feel like I'm suffocating. This might be way TMI, but my back is literally sweating. It's so uncomfortable. Monkey Pod. Burgers in paradise. That's where the sun is.
Just take some of these pineapples and juice these.
Yeah. It was explaining I've got Cam's balls in my poops.
So this is the code.
Why did you make your C so small? Erase it and make it bigger. Why did you make mine small?
Because I can't.
But there's an eraser thing. Thank you. I'm obsessed with my charm. I love the idea that you can get people something sentimental in their own handwriting. That's the huge thing, is that it's in their own handwriting. It was $20 to engrave, American. But at first I thought like $20 for engraving when Fossil does it for free. But the fact that you can do it in your own handwriting, it's so special. Now I kind of want to get like something from my mom and for my mom, like something that all my family members can write on for myself, so then I have everybody's writing for me on a necklace. And then who knows, maybe I don't know if they would want my handwriting, but they might want something. The thing is, you have to write it there. You can't bring a pre-written thing. So that's the only complicated part. So you can't do somebody who's dead. Which if I were getting one for my mom, I would want to get her parents' handwriting for it, of course. So I need to think this through. Cheers, baby. Saw this wild hat and went into the store just to take a picture with it. But then we ended up finding this hat for Cam, and I ended up buying a hat too. Cam's buying me the red set right now, but I loved the red one too, but I loved this pink one. He said it made me look too pale though. I don't know, I guess the pants are kind of pale, but I liked it. I might come back and get both. Cam realized what a great deal the store had going on, so he bought a bunch of shorts, and we went to Burgers in Paradise to finally get a pina colada.
Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, sexy, sexy, sexy. Ooh. My bathing suit on?
Outfit change because they want to take photos on the beach, family photos. Cam hates public displays, and he hates taking videos and photos. But look at him. Hilarious.
Here we are. We're just chilling. Oh, look at us. Very nice.
Very nice.
Oh, she's very nice.
Photos.
Oh, very nice. Look at her. Oh.
We got this last time I was in Hawaii. We got this the first day I came to Hawaii.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is going in the YouTube vlog. Using that. I love Cam's vlog. He had it on time lapse. Honestly, this was probably our best day in Hawaii. My favorites right now are this day. I really enjoyed the magic show and also the Aloha Stadium Swap Meet.
We're almost at the outrigger.
So we're taking pictures on this beach, even though
We're
yesterday
on
we
the
saw it like
boardwalk.
stunning beaches and we didn't take any pictures of them. We all brought our white
Well,
outfits.
because I'm wearing pink.
But we just decided not to do it. They're all here, waiting for us.
Look at this.
because somebody didn't pay attention to the time. Finally. I'm on vacation.
We are flying out tonight, so we have to make the most of our day.
These ones are gonna be for my work, and we got our ABC mugs. We brought back our receipts and got them. These macadamia nut chocolates are $5.29 at Lawns and 7 something at. Oh, now I'm just filming Cam's butt. ABC.
If you're in Waikiki, this is the best place to get shaved ice. Unless you're there at the same time as me, don't go. Because there's no lineups and the portions are huge. Cam wanted to spend some more time at the beach, so we went, even though it was still the morning. But thank God that we went in the morning because, well, just you wait. Then in the afternoon, we got changed. It's our last day, so we have to make the most of it.
Don't want to make that mistake again where we forgot to push the button. This is on the way to the Ala and it's a walk I really wanted to do that we didn't really get a chance to do it. It's kind of out of the way. You don't walk, like there's nothing to walk to on this, but it would have been nice.
That's our exclusive.
I don't think he even notices I'm gone. There we go. Oh, doesn't care. Brutal. Got into a toy. And she asked for my ID before using my credit card to make sure like it was me. First time I've been asked that ever. Now we're back here getting some food. Chick-fil-A is so popular that they have a separate line. Ordering line. Look how curly my natural hair is. We're going to be leaving in a few hours without Gary. He's staying here a little bit longer. Everybody always does sunset beach pictures with their flash bomb, but this isn't really the outfit nor the time.
We have to be at the airport by 8 for our 11:50 flight. Before that, though, I want to get some sand to use in my scrapbook.
And we really needed something to eat, but we all kind of just ate out separately. It was a very tense evening. So we went to this part that was like kind of, the lights were off, there were couches, there were all pink bags, but except for the all pink bags on one chair, it was totally empty. And then this guy who like seemed like, I don't know, either special or on drugs. He was like, excuse me, I gotta get to my bags, and like kind of like hobbled over. He went to the all pink bags. There's nobody else around except for us and this guy. And he was being so sus with it. Like he was like kind of fidgeting with it a lot, looking around a lot, like just trying to like be secretive, I guess. And in that like at first I was like, hey, this guy's weird the way he's staring at us and like wanting to come towards this bag but isn't coming towards the bag. And then once he got to the bags, my like female instinct alarm bells, like I felt like a feral cat. I was like, let's get out of here right now. So then I reported him to the security. And yeah, they turned on all the lights there. So, you know, they say any unattended luggage will be shredded. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm still like, my body still feels shocked from that. So I just feel so bad for anybody who goes through like this kind of stress all the time. And their bodies must be like so shocked and so crazy.
I slept maybe an hour max on the flight, but Cam carried my luggage back, which was so nice.
The one time I don't record us coming home to Benji, because every time I record it, and every time it's so disappointing, he just doesn't care at all. Oh my gosh, this time he didn't care until I took off my hat, and then he realized who I was. And he was like hugging my arm, not letting me let go of him. He was like jumping up in the way, like he jumps, but then he does a different jump with his arms like just straight when, yes, I'm here, when he wants to be picked up. And then I tried to pass him over to Cam. He just wouldn't let me put him down. He was holding on. It was so precious. And I didn't get any of it recorded.